Good morning. I'm a couple minutes early, so we'll just chat for a minute. I was sitting here bored, so I decided to log on early. I'm Victoria from Old to Ulala Art. When you get here, say hi if you'd like to. And if you're new to my page, let us know that so we can give you a warm ladybug welcome. So I'm not really sure what, there's my Shannon. Hi, sweetheart. I saw this board at Target. I just put some kisses in there because I had them. It's like 12 by 7. It's wood. And then this is a ceramic dish that's kind of cozies right down in there. And I thought, that's adorable. I can do something cute with that. So, thanks, Shannon. Yeah, so I thought we could do something cute with that. So, listen, I'm going to put a comment in right now, and I'm going to put a link to, hi, Oliver. I'm going to put a link to a silent auction that I have running right now. And directly after this video, I'm going to do a quick live showing all the items from that silent auction. I have 1, 2, 4, 5. It looks like there's 6 items in that auction. I'm going to do a flip through of this beautiful journal. So that will be directly after this live. As soon as I'm done with this live, I'll be going live again. So stick around. Stick around. I don't know why that went in there 2 times, but it did. So, okay. Silent auctions are wonderful because they run a little bit longer, and I can just film a live and show you all the pieces. And so, yeah, so it works out really well. Really well. Okay, so this is our Settle In Saturdays live. And I'm gonna, hi Arcellus, I'm gonna put that in the comments. I think sometimes when you put hashtags in the title of your live or your post, I think it messes with the algorithm and your post does not get seen as much. At least I've noticed that trend. So I'm going to start. Oh, Araceli, thank you very much for sprinkling. You and Shannon both. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm going to start putting it in the comments of things, and we'll see if that ups my viewership at all. It's a funny thing trying to figure out Facebook and why it does things the way it does things, but I keep trying. I keep trying. And there's a big change coming to Facebook in April, you guys, and it's going to change the way we do business. So I hope everybody hangs in there. Big learning curve for me. So we shall see. Just making this kind of smooth with my hands. Here's what I did. I took my heavy duty extreme varnish, which is literally that, heavy duty and extreme. Hi, Michelle. And I sealed this. I didn't seal the back, but I sealed the front, okay? Because the label on this said it was all food safe and dishwasher safe. But we're going to put a transfer on it, so that means it's not dishwasher safe. We're not going to do anything to this, so this will be fine. And what I thought we could do, we're going to do kind of something like this and put this over the face of it. And then your little dish would go here. And then obviously you're not going to put candy in here. I guess you could, but this is more like a chip and dip thing or like a hummus and crackers thing. And then when it's all done, you just take a little paper doily and put it down to, put your little circle of crackers on. That's what I would do if I was going to serve food on this after I put the transfer on it. That's how I would do it. Hi, Donnell. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to cut this apart a little bit. Oh, let me tell you what it's from. This is from Ephemeral Melange, and I do not have any. So I'm sorry. I don't have any in my shop. And it's the first time I've used it. It was from, I think, from last spring. I've never even used it before. So, but it's pretty and the roses are pretty. And I've already kind of figured out where I want this. And I already know that I want to cut this so I can put it someplace else. So I'm going to cut that off. So the reason that I sealed this first is transfer likes kind of it likes to transfer best to sealed surfaces. So that's why I sealed the front of this. Ah, that sounds nice. All right, Araceli, we'll see you later. So I cut that piece off because I can move it over here and get all of it on. This way, part of it would go off, and I didn't want that to happen. So that's what I did. So right now I'm just kind of measuring where I want this. That looks centered to me. I know I want these all the way at the bottom, these stems, and then I've got to keep in mind that I need to, hi Dee, that I need to save space for this, and I do have space for this, so that's good there. So I think this looks like a good area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub everything on, and then I'll have like this kind of negative space where this goes, and then I'll just cut that out and kind of, we'll kind of deal with that when we get to it. But I do want to cut this part out because I kind of want this to go across the top. So I'm going to cut that part out as well. Hi, Liz. I'm going to cut that part out as well. Okay, so that's going to go at the top, more like this. And then this is going to go at the bottom over here. It's going to be a pretty quick project, but I just fell in love with the little board. I don't know if I mentioned it. I got it at Target. I think I forgot to tell you guys that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's about the middle. Okay. And then that's going to go up there. So that's got to come down just a little bit. It's going to go there. I think I'm going to cut this out too so I can move it up a little. Hi, Dina. Hi, Denise. Well, Denise, it's getting closer. Let's put it that way. I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't say nothing. Okay. You know how that goes. I'm not allowed to say anything. And I'm a rule girl, so I am not saying anything. Okay, so I've got those two things cut out. So now, listen, this is dangerous. When you take this backing off, because this is kind of it's not sticky, but, this has a tendency to want to stick to stuff. So you got to you got to kind of hover until you get it where you want it. So I'm kind of like not letting it really touch, trying not to. I just want to make sure that I have enough room for all of the lettering that I want to put on here. So it looks like that's good there. I think I could go up just a little bit. And then that can go there. And this can go here. Okay, I like that. Now, I don't know, it's in a pretty good spot. Let me look and see. And then if this is here, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? And then if you put a little, yeah. Okay, that's what we're going with. I'm married to it. So I've got it all laid out. That's where I want it. I'm going to smooth it down, and I'm going to begin to transfer with a little transfer stick. Okay, that's how I transfer. I start and I get a little something going, and then I peel back like this. So I'm not rubbing endlessly on things that don't need to be rubbed on, because once it's down, you don't have to rub on it anymore. Well, this is transferring beautifully. And even if it comes up like super easy, still go back over it and rub on it, because it just means it's just kind of laying on there. It's not really burnished in real well. So even if it comes up really super easy, still go back with your stick and rub it. Burnish it down on there. And then we'll burnish it at the end as well. Hi, Jean. You sure did make it. Honey, did you set your alarm? You guys, if you want to not miss a live, set your alarm on your phone. Because I don't know, but Facebook drives me nuts. I don't know if Facebook does notifications anymore. They used to do like a audible notification, but I don't know if that happens anymore. Our edges, we're going to have to be, there you go. You did set an alarm. Good. Well, see, now you know. So when you see I'm going to go live, just go ahead and set an alarm. I set alarms on my phone for everything. I'm going to cut this because I don't know why. I do know why, because I kind of want it to, I don't want it to go all the way around the edges, but I want it to go just a little bit around the edge. So I'm going to cut it so I can get that right off the bat without fussing too much. Okay, right here, it wasn't there. And now I can kind of go like that and get my edges to adhere very nicely. Okay. Oh, Shannon, so Facebook do they notify you audibly, like with a ding, like they used to? I don't know, because I don't have time to watch other people's lives, unfortunately. Every once in a while I can catch a little bit of Lisa's, but stuff to do, you guys. One man band over here. I got stuff to do. Is there anything more satisfying than rubbing a transfer on something? I don't know. Oh, inlays are pretty satisfying too, but they're a little more anxiety inducing. There's no anxiety here. You just know this is going to work. Look, it's just gorgeous. It's so pretty. Yeah, you see the notification in your feed, right, Shannon? Yeah, that's what I've noticed. You see the notification in your feed, which is still good, but that means you got to be on Facebook, right? So when I get to this little part that's hollowed out, not quite sure what I'm going to do. I guess we're going to find out when we get there. I think I'm just going to go really heavy around the edges and hope that it separates itself, if that makes sense. I don't know that it will. I might have to go in and cut it. Ooh. So I'm just kind of rubbing like right on that ridge there and hoping that it'll separate the, I don't know that it will or not, but we're going to find out. Yeah, okay, so I'm just, I don't know if you can look, I don't know if you can tell, but what I'm doing is I'm going, there's a ridge right here where this little cup sits, and I'm really concentrating on that ridge. And what it's doing, excuse me, is it's kind of cutting the transfer. So it's ending right there, which is exactly what I wanted to have happen. So cross fingers. Christina, I just got it just a couple days ago. You know, in that section right in front where they have kind of like seasonal stuff, it was right there. Although I am going to add this to the auction, so. Interesting, Shannon. I don't know. You know, there's so many things to figure out on Facebook, and there's lots more coming because it's going to change the way we sell. And of course, you can't ever talk to a human. I don't know if humans even work at Facebook. I think it's all automated. You know, when I lost my page, about a year ago, I guess it was, I never, ever, ever was able to talk to a human. Never got my page back. The page is still there, and I can post links to it, and I can write things, but I can't share any pictures, so it's useless to me as a page. So I had to start a new page. Yeah. All right, let's see what's happening here. I'm going to back up. But I'm up to almost 3,000 followers on my new page, so yay. All right, so let's, I don't really want to waste all that transfer, but it's kind of something that, now, here's what I could do, which might be pretty. I could just kind of sink this in like this. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make it go around the edges because, hi, Linda. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Lynn. I'm not going to do it that way because I'm just not. I'm just going to go and I'm going to cut it all around the edges like this. And in some places where, where I rubbed it really hard, it did kind of separate it for me. And in some places it didn't. So I'm just going with my scissors, my real sharp scissors, and I'm just going to do this. So that's off of there. It's actually still usable. I don't know what you'd use it for, but I'm going to put it on the back of this sheet. I never know which side to put it on. Put it on that side, the dull side. And then here's another little piece that I'm going to cut. That. That's kind of cool with the heart cut out. Oh, thank you, Lynn, for sprinkling. Appreciate it. Okay, so here's another piece. And then I'm just going to go up here and feel with my finger where that ledge is and trim right around that ledge. Just like that. Then I've got some raggedy bits right there. Not even worried about that. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to do that. Might even do it just with my finger. And just kind of doing the edge. Getting it all nice and I'm going to be sealing this whole thing again. I'll probably seal it twice to get a really good seal on it. So maybe I want to take that out and get it out. Yeah, that worked out well. So it's not on the face of this, it's just like on the sides. So I'm just kind of burnishing it down with my stick. Oh, this is really cute. Very cute. Okay. I didn't plan it that way, but how cute that what do you call that? Bud. It's right there at the top of the heart. Okay, so we've got that part done. Now we need to burnish. Well, we still got our, this is going to go here. That way it doesn't go off the edge of the board. You know, you can cut these apart for sure. Hi, Mary. Yeah, the heart shape is really cute, right? Hi, Sheila. Hi, Judy. Okay, so we're going to put on this lettering. Yeah, I love that with a little hole cut out. And this was perfect, a perfect little image for this. I wanted to use something that I had in stock in case, you know, somebody needed something, but I kept coming back to this and it was just so perfect. I thought, you know what, I'm using this. And you guys might have one of these in your stash and you've never even used it yet. I have one in my stash and I'd never even used it. So I thought, nope, I'm going with it because it's just too perfect. All right, so we've got that. I'm going to use this as my burnisher. And I'm just making sure that this stuff is down just as firmly as I can get it. Did you put a top coat on the board? I surely did. I top coated with heavy duty extreme varnish and I'm going to top coat 2 more coats. Oh, good, Mary, good. I'm glad you got your stamp, honey. That's a great stamp. You're going to use the heck out of it. Well, you've seen me using the heck out of it. Yeah, those roses on that stamp are just fabulous. She's talking about the La Campagna stamp. Oh, I love that stamp. So now I'm just rubbing. See, I didn't do all the way on the sides, but just a little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. And now I'm just burnishing. We still got to do our letters up top, but that's okay. I want to burnish right here. All right, let's see where our letters are. I'm going to put that there. And then this is going to go there. Make sure it's straight. Looks straight to me. Okay. Hi, Brenda. Oh, Shannon, there's so many. I had out Readout 2, which has all those red roses in it. I came very close to putting a sunflower on this because I thought a sunflower with a red heart would be very, very cute and could kind of take you through summer. But you know, I kind of went with the Valentine's thing, just because. Just because. So yes, you're absolutely right. There's many, many different directions you could go with this. Of course, the first transfer I looked at was brocante because that's one of my favorite transfers, but I didn't really see anything that kind of spoke to me. So there we've got that there. Now we're going to put this right in here. Make sure it's straight. Straight to me. I touched it and it moved. This is going to be cute, 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 and easy. This is easy, easy peasy stuff here. No paintbrushes to wash. Well, I washed a paintbrush because I sealed it. Now seal it again, but getting to where I just don't want to clean paintbrushes, you guys, which is why I've been doing a lot of paper stuff lately because I really enjoy the paper. And I'm going to be doing a lot more journals because that's what I like doing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the stuff I like. We'll do a journal class. Okay. Oh, how darling is that? That just could not be cuter. Love, love, love. Okay, let's burnish this stuff. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm big on manicures. I always have been. And thank you. Thank you. And that's my wedding ring and my 30-year anniversary band. So thank you. I went yesterday and I looked for a ring for this finger. And, you know, everything I picked out. I'm like, oh, that's pretty. Can I see that? $21,000. It's like, yeah, that's not going to happen at this stage of my life. There's no way I'm buying a $20,000 ring. Yeah, so I walked out. But you know, I like what I like, and so I either get what I like or I don't have nothing. So currently, I have nothing. Okay, here we go. Oh man, that's pretty. I want to get, there's some like little loosey-goosey stuff in here. I'm just going to take a brush and I'm going to kind of brush it out of there like that. Like little bits of paper and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Look, it's done. Oh, isn't it sweet? Let's dump these out so we get maximum impact. Look, how cute is that? Now, my thought, I'm going to seal this whole thing and I'm going to seal it twice, okay? So, and I'm going to put this in the auction that's currently running. If I was going to use this at my house and do like hummus and crackers, because I sealed it twice, I would lay the crackers right on the board. But if you didn't feel comfortable doing that, that's what doilies are for. You can take a doily and you can make a little circle of crackers right here and you'd be just fine. This cannot go in the dishwasher now. This can go in the dishwasher because it's dishwasher safe, but the board cannot. So we're going to seal this board. It's got some, yeah. Jean, I don't know how I did it. Like I looked at, I probably looked at 50 rings. And the ones that I love the most, and of course you can't see the prices when they're in the cases, you know. $20,000, $26,000. It's like, yeah, that's not happening. I'm not doing that. And it's not that I couldn't, but I'm not going to. At this stage of the game, you know, I'm 67. I'm not spending $20,000 on a ring, given the trajectory of our country right now. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to get political or anything, but I'm keeping all my pennies to myself right now because I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, a diamond ring is not high on my list of gotta haves right now, although I'd love to have one. Okay, that looks amazing. So I'm going to seal this with heavy duty extreme varnish. Now here's the thing. I generally always distress my, like, I don't think there's ever a time when I don't do that because I think they look better. I think that's so pristine. So I'm going to do that. And I start with, this is 320. It's very, very fine. And I kind of go in one direction so I can control it. I'm going to show you. So that leaf there and this leaf here, this has been a little bit distressed. This has not. I prefer the way that looks. So I'm going to go over everything before I seal it gently, one little drag at a time so you can control it. Do you see how I think it looks so much better? See, that top leaf is not distressed and those two on the bottom are. I just like it. It's a personal preference thing. Yeah, it's painful to buy gas and groceries. You got that right. And I'm vegan. I'm a long time vegan. And so I don't buy things like meat or cheese or eggs. I've heard the other day on the news that eggs are $7.99 a dozen. Is that true? That's crazy. Yeah, so I only buy like vegetables and grains and stuff like that. But even that's gone up. You know, veggies have gone up. And yeah. So, you know, the high dollar items I don't even buy. And my grocery bill still has gone up. Yeah. Okay. Mary, you like to distress too? So I'm just going in one direction, very slowly, super, super controlled. I don't want to take off too much because I can't put it back on. So let's get you a little close-up action here. So if I just go nice and slow, I get just this nice little striations that really, really make things. Now I'm going to go over this and you're going to see it's just going to be so lovely. See how that just kind of softens everything up. I love it. I love it. I think it's one of the really fun features of these transfers. And I do it on all my transfers. I don't think there's ever a time I've used a transfer where I haven't done this. I'm going to bring my others down here a little bit. And you can see it doesn't take a lot. If you want to go back and add a little bit more, you can certainly do that. Maybe a little bit more out here. That looks amazing. I love that. Love, love, love. All right, let's put a couple of coats of, I'm only going to put one coat on camera and I'll do the other coat off camera because it's kind of boring. I'm going to put a coat of the Heavy Duty Extreme Varnish, and it's satin, so it's going to give it a little bit of a sheen. It looks vintage. That's exactly right, and that's the look that I love. So yes, absolutely. Where's my, got some brand new, there they are, some brand new paintbrushes that I really love. These paintbrushes are really good. They wash beautifully. They're in my Amazon store. You get like 12 of them for $14. Boy, really good investment. I think I need a little bit. There. And then I do this more force of habit than anything else to kind of take any dust off that might be there. Okay. Now I'm going to seal it. And I'm just going to brush this over. This is like putting a coat of clear nail polish over your existing manicure. This makes everything pop. Look really nice. See how the colors got a little bit more vibrant. If I look at it like this, I can see that I've got a good even coat on everything. I am going to do the sides of this. And I'm going to go right around this little inside thing and seal that up. Just like that. Sealing off those edges. And I'm going to come and I'm going to do the sides here. I'm not doing the back. You could do the back if you wanted to. I'm not going to. This thing's going to flip out of my hand. Oh, this is cute as it can be. So I'm going to get a good picture of this, and then I'm going to go put it right in that auction that I got going. So if you're interested, it will be there for purchase. Or if you want to make your own, I got this little serving board at Target. Right when you walk in, you know, they have that section with stuff. That's where I got it. Oh boy, that looks pretty on camera. So there it is. Could not be cuter. It's exactly what I had in mind when I saw this thing. Let's try this so I can put the little doily on it. Stand back pretty far because my my heat source is it's a heat gun. It's not a blow dryer. I don't want to melt anything or make anything bubble. So I stay way, way back. That couldn't be cuter. I feel like I should go buy some more of these and make a couple more. I don't know why, but make sure everything's how I want it to be. Let me take a little bit of this stuff. I just want to make sure that this is laying down as well as it should. And that's why that burnishing is so important. And I'm still kind of burnishing now. I'm not going to go back and forth like this because it's a little sticky, because I've already put product on here. So I'm just pressing like really hard because I've got they're not bubbles, but a little bit of just a little tiny bit of a wrinkle. It's not even a wrinkle. I can just see that it's not completely bonded. And by doing this, I can see now that it is completely bonded. Okay, that's all. Just little details that you kind of have to pay attention to. Well, that's cute as it can be. I just love that. We got a glare. Let's get the glare off of it. Look at that. How cute is that? And then you can take little doilies and to put your crackers on. If you don't want to put your crackers right on the thing, or if you're just doing candies, you could do candies, and then you could do, your Lindor truffles right here. They're already wrapped or whatever. It's just sweet. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, I'm going to do another coat on this because I want it to be super, super sealed, but I want to let this dry a little bit more. This is already sealed. I sealed this on the first go around. That is already sealed. Yeah. The first go around, I sealed the entire thing. And when I do the second thing, I'll go in and seal that again. Yeah, so there it is. How cute is that? I'll get a really good picture of that. And if you just wanted to do this and didn't even want to put any, dip or anything, fill this up with your candies and just set this out like this. It's lovely. It couldn't be cuter if you had a little something else that you wanted to put there. I'm looking around to see if I have any other Valentine's-y stuff. I don't really. Valentine's is like here and gone. It's so quick, right? Hi, Brenda. Hey, Brenda. I put your tile in the auction, just so you know. There's a link in the comments. Okay, so this is it. I am going to take some pictures. I'm going to add this to the silent auction. And the piece, Judy, is from Target. Like right when you walk in, they have like that section of stuff. And that's where I got this. And I just got it like 2 days ago. So super cute. I'll get some good pictures. I'll be adding this to the auction. As soon as I turn the camera off, I'm going to turn the camera right back on, so don't go away. And we're going to go through all of the auction pieces, okay? We're going to do a flip through of the journal. We're going to go through all of the auction pieces. I'm going to do a little live right now, okay? So I'm going to turn this off. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out, ladybugs. I'll see you in a minute.